Tell us what frustrates.
Call Luca Brasi. Make him an offer he can't refuse. You come to me on my daughter's wedding. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Location-wise.
Check out these cool cars, though. I think that's from that movie, isn't it? That's from that movie. I mean, I'm just hungry to race, and this is such a cool idea. First, of course, challenges always come up with, you know, novel ideas that really promote the professional field. I really jumped on board with the Salmon race. I really enjoyed that. The 20-meter draft zone, and now they've come up with this really cool idea of, you know, a pro-only event under the lights in the most iconic race course in the world, really. And I mean, I have to support these great events, so I'm excited to be here. And I don't think you could have created a course better for me, at least as a biker. From a biker standpoint, there's literally no corners. No corners that you have to actually turn. You feel like you're going straight. And there's no hills, it's just pure power. The bigger the power, the faster you go. And so I'm excited to see how fast we can go.
Was this always kind of on your schedule, or how did you kind of come to this race?
Yeah, I actually wanted to do it last year too, but I was just too tired by the end of the season to keep it on going. So called it a season after Indian Wells last year, and this year by circumstances I'm a lot fresher, and definitely wanted to support this race and to see what it's all about. And I think I'll probably keep the season going. If they keep it around next year, I'll probably be here again next year too, because it is really cool. Yeah, it's a really cool story. Last year they had like really bad weather, and then the race got delayed for hours and hours and hours. And everyone, all the pros wanted to do something at least to compete. They'd travel all this way. And so they kind of sat down and said, you know, what can we fit in, what's fair, you know, what's kind of a proper proportion of the three events. And so then they came up with this distance. I guess we'll call it the Daytona distance, and it is a 1 mile swim to a 60-kilometer bike ride to a approximately, that's 8.1 miles, so approximately like a little over 13-kilometer run. And the whole bike, well, the whole thing takes part in the Daytona Speedway. There's actually a big lake that apparently they dug out to make the banks when they built this track, to make the banks of the track, which is really cool. And so then that's what all the water filled that hole in, and then the bike is all on the speedway on the actual track, and then the run is kind of on the track. It's like in the inside lane of the track, as well as on kind of some of the inside little turns and stuff, just to keep it, I think, completely off the actual biking portion of the speedway. So really cool, really fast, and really excited to see how it goes.
So the most interesting thing about this race is one, they're gonna let us interview you during this race. So how forward are you looking forward to that?
What's funny is that's not a new concept. The first one, we got to give credit where credit's due. The first one I ever saw do that was the real Starkey. Some of you new to triathlon might not remember the real Starkey. I don't know what happened to him, but he was the most controversial person to ever come to triathlon. We miss him very dearly. So if you're hearing this, Ben, we want you back. We miss you. We need you. So anyways, he was the first person to ever do on-course interviews, and it was not well received. It was at Galveston 70.3 2015, and it was me, Cody Beals, and Andy Potts running side by side, all in the lead. And he was conducting interviews. How you feeling? Nobody wanted to talk to him, but it was pretty comical. And so So yeah, I mean, it's serious, of course. We're here on business. We're here to smash it. But you also got to put things into perspective too, and it is just for fun. So I welcome it. I'm not guaranteeing any answers, and I might use some swear words at you or something to get out of the way. But I welcome it. Challenge really tries to help out the pros and to promote the pros and to make it, a big feeling type of event. More like a bona fide professional sport. I'm assuming like, the NBA, NFL type players feel. And so very appreciative for that. And yeah, so now there's only one thing left to do, and that's to rip some legs off and smash this race to pieces. Yeah, really cool event. All for charity for the NASCAR Foundation, and basically all the pros were, I guess, you could bid on, and so the pros are all going to do the swim portion. It's just going to be a sprint distance, so we're going to do the swim portion, and then you could bid to be the biker or the runner, and so that was a really cool concept. And as I said, all the proceeds go to the NASCAR Foundation, so for a really good cause. And so it's fun to do a relay. For me, unfortunately, I'm the swimmer, so we're at a huge disadvantage here, unfortunately, for my team. So that's why I had the lowest bids of everyone. No one wanted me. I actually bid on myself and then just gave the things to other people because I just felt bad. I didn't want to be the only one without bids. But no, in all seriousness, it's a really cool idea, and I really hope we continue to do it. All kidding aside, I actually didn't bid on myself. Some guys think I'm a much better swimmer than I am, Sean and Eric, and bid on me, and I'm very appreciative for those bids because it would have been really embarrassing if no one bid on me. So thank you guys. I'll give you the cash after the race.
Okay, how can we?
No, it's going to be good. Challenge always does a good job in these big races. They do a really good job with good coverage, and so you can tune in on the Facebook Live. I don't know what that is. I don't have Facebook, but it's on Facebook apparently. And so tune in. It's going to be really good event, really good race. A lot of hungry guys here, and it's going to be fast. So you better tune in quick because it's going to be over quick, and it's going to be fireworks. Legs will be ripped off.